We're back. We back. Just had to put on dinner or get the
Tor left the wellness center.
gotta have dinner ready. I don't know if I'll have dinner and then come back and play more. Depends on if the Gundam call goes out again tonight.
Come
Whoa.
on.
Dang. I'm liking that I am getting a lot of batteries. I like having lots of batteries.
This door needs a knob. A security computer. The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders. Day, then month. He uses European formatting.
Art?
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times. The computer controls the door that Tor went through. I have what I need to figure out the password.
Indeed. The lock in a sock method. Shit's dangerous. Okay, August. So 18162430. Hmm. Yep. Damn it. 30816. Hmm. Oh, he's got things circled. Okay, after the new moon. Oh, I get it.
And the doors are open.
An old doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the grate inside a bright glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. Hacker man strikes again, so I'll meet you at the grate. Glassy cage. So many batteries. So many treasures, just ripe for the plunder. Ah, the doorknob. There we go. Boom. Gotti. Ah, yes, the reception room. Or the. It got dark very quickly out there. Where is the... Alright, I'm gonna need to go down this way. Probably gonna run into some enemies here. Or not. Maybe on the way back. I gotta drop. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just start dropping this off. Yeah. And this. Start putting arrows down here. You know what? Arrow ammunition down there. Flares over here. Okay.
Poor thing.
Poor thing indeed.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt like a black hole, an opening to darkness. He felt like he was drowning. He coughed and coughed and coughed. So hard his whole body and soul felt twisted and mangled, upside down and inside out. With every cough, the black hole grew bigger. It felt good. It tore him up, but it felt good. Gale was dying. The black hole was sucking everything good out of him. He imagined looking through it, into the darkness. The black hole grinned. Gale couldn't escape its gravity. He worshipped it. Gale sacrificed to it. In blood.
Serving.
Shit!
What is that?
Jesus Christ.
What in the fuck was that?
Need to catch up with Tor. This must have been Tor's.
Damn lady. Okay, we want to check in here first for any goodies. Plenty of food though. Oh boy.
Tor, don't go! Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait!
Damn
Cynthia
creepy old
Weaver,
lady.
I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go! Tor! Damn. Well, shoot.
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
Lady strikes again.
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more. The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing?
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Not the point of interest. There's something else to point of interest. Strange.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Right this way first. Ah, that's where I need to go. But I want to go... I'm gonna get the other stuff first. Yeah, let's go up to the 3rd floor.
Gale Barrows stared at his chest x-ray. It was in his left lung. It felt...
Oh well.
Goddamn lights.
Damn.
Keyfob's no good without power.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Can I talk to Ahti?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Good to know. Oh, let's grab the item from the, Wait, no. Wrong way.
Anger's Remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
That's probably gonna be disturbing.
Anger's Remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's Remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The Dark Presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's Remorse now?
Didi is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's Remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
The Anger's Remorse record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub. A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here. Cynthia took the record and I brought it back. Shit. I need to get the power back on. Key fob's no good without power.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby. Must be locked from the other side.
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
This is how you should wash your hands. But you don't want to, murder anybody. Kind of important. Go lappy. Make life just a tiny bit harder. See if this has any nope.
power's off.
Oh, shit.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Oh boy. I'm hoping I don't have to fight Cynthia in this fucking mess of a maze. Code is 273. Ah, it's the fuse. I am not gonna pick that up just yet. So I want to check to see if there's anything over here. Alright, let's do it.
A fuse. Could come in handy. It doesn't budge. There. Power's back on.
Into darkness.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Picking up goodies. God damn.
It was too late. She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
God damn.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering? The Dark Presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite. A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? Tor's a romantic, huh?
Alright. Go to the keys board.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Maybe? Unlikely, but maybe. Alright.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Oh yeah, I should. Where's my weapon upgrades? Should look at these. Feedback. Consecutive hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. Grants perfect accuracy. Pulls shots towards enemy weak spots. Deals increased damage. Ooh, that's a good one. But I'm gonna go with kill shot
Saga
instead.
stood still, emptying her mind, focusing, breathing in, breathing out. She aimed the rifle, ready for the kill shot.
Here we go.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Couldn't escape. Shadow! An opening to darkness!
It seems her.
Quick slot these down here. So I don't have any more of those other things. Well, at least the arrow's stuck.
The song will show me the way.